Well, howdy there, pluckers. I've Sore Finger here again. Thanks very much for joining me for another guitar lesson. This is a request I've had from a gentleman or lady called Bandit Dubstep. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And they've requested a number called Gypsy Jamboree by a band called Never Shout Never. Now, I've got to hold my hands up and say I've never heard of either the band or the number before, so I've obviously lived a sheltered life. Anyway, none the more for that. I've listened to the number and it is a very pleasant number, so I've decided to try and do a lesson on it. So I'm going to play through a verse, or the intro. I'll start with the intro, a brief, a truncated intro. I'm only going to play it around twice. On the record they play it around 4 times. I'm going to play a verse and the basic chorus, okay? The verses all the way through the song seem to be exactly the same. There's 3 verses and they're all exactly the same with different words, obviously. But the choruses, so there's 3 choruses and they're all slightly different. So I'll play the first chorus and then I'll show you the differences in chorus 2 and 3 as I'm showing you the lesson, okay? So I'm going to play through the intro, shortened intro, a verse and the first chorus, okay? So here we go. Hello, the blue jay sitting in the trees. I once had a honeybee who took good care of me. She proved me wrong as she turned her back. Ever since that day I've been wearing black. Hello, unfamiliar feeling, falling in love with a newfound freedom. Hello to the whole wide world, falling in love with a gypsy soul. Intro. Right, so there we have it. That's basically the intro, verse 1 and the chorus, the basic chorus, okay? And I'll now show you how I played it. Right, so the introduction is basically, I'm in standard tuning by the way, and I am playing it in the key of the record, I believe, okay? So you should be able to play along with Never Shout Never, okay? So the basic chords to the intro are just basically G, F, C. And you can either just strum it gently or you can do the banjo-y bit, which is basically just picking some notes of the chords actually. And that, you know, I hope I haven't offended any banjo players, but I don't play the banjo, so I'm just trying to play what I hear, okay? So it's okay, which is basically, if you're holding the G chord as an F shape on the 3rd fret, it's just strings 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And the same on the F, and the same on the C. Okay, so it's strings 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, right, then it goes into, does that about 4 times I believe, goes around about 4 times. Then it goes into the singing, the verse 1, and it starts off with C. Hello, says the F, blue jay, C, sitting in a tree. C, I once had a F honeybee who'd C took care of me. D minor, she, E minor, proved me F wrong. D minor, as she, E minor, turned her F back. And D minor, ever E minor, since that F day, I've been G, wearing black. And then there's a bit of a run up, okay, so it starts on, well, I play it on the second string, first fret, third fret, fifth fret, sixth fret. So it's because I've been wearing black. Okay, then it goes into the first chorus. G, hello, F, unfamiliar, C, feeling, G, falling in F, love, with a G, new found, A minor, G on freedom, freedom, got that? Okay, G, falling in love, with a new found, A minor, G, freedom, got that one? Okay, then we go into, it stays on G and goes, hello, F, to a whole wide C world, G, falling in F, love, with a gypsy soul, A minor, G, so, okay, so the whole thing, the whole chorus, hello, F, sorry, start again, G, hello, F, unfamiliar, C, G, falling in F, love, with a G, new found, A minor, G, freedom, G, hello, F, to a whole wide C world, G, falling in F, with a G, gypsy soul, A minor, G, okay? Then it plays the intro sequence once, okay? And goes into the second verse, okay? Hello, the F is exactly the same as the first verse, okay? Then comes the second chorus, and that is exactly the same as the first chorus, apart from the end of it slightly. It goes G, hello, F, unfamiliar, C, feelings as before. This one's the same as well. G, falling in F, with a G, new found, A minor, G, freedom. Right? G, hello, F, to a whole wide C world. And then it goes G, falling in F, love. G, falling in love, with a G, gypsy soul. So they basically thrown in an extra falling in love, which is just G and F. Okay, so that's the third one. Then after the second chorus, rather, I'm talking about, then it does another instrumental, same as before, or just strum the chords. Then it goes into the third verse. Hello, says a blackbird. That's exactly the same as the first verse, with different words, obviously. Then it goes into the third chorus, which again is slightly different at the end of the chorus. The first part is the same. It goes G, hello, F, unfamiliar, C, feeling, G, falling in, F, love, with a G, new found, A minor, G, freedom, G, hello, F, to a whole wide C world. Then G, falling in F, love, G, falling in love. Then the G minor seventh, falling in love, with a G, gypsy soul. Then back to the intro. Exactly the same as the intro. normal intro, and it does it about 3 times. I think then the song finishes. Okay, so the only thing different about the third chorus is they throw in 2 falling in loves. So it goes falling in. So it comes out of the hello F, G to F to a whole wide C world, and it goes G to F, falling in love, G to F, falling in love, and then it goes to G minor 7th, falling in love, back to F with a G, Gypsy, A minor G. So back to the intro. So that's the only thing I could find different. Really, was the problem I find with that song is the harmonies at the end of the choruses, where it goes falling in love. Very complicated. There's a lot of singing going in there with lots of harmony, and it's very hard to actually hear the chord that's underneath them to find the correct chord. But I think if you play the G and the F twice, falling in love, and then the G minor 7th, falling into a F with a then Gypsy, so I think that should fit fairly well. Okay, I stand to be corrected, but that's what I hear. So anyway, thanks for watching and listening, and I hope Bandit Dubstep thinks that's okay. If not, I'm sure he or she will let me know. Thanks a lot. Bye for now. See you in the next video. Oh, forgot to mention, same person also suggested a number called September Doves by a band called, hang on, I've got to go and find it, hang on, Lost Dog Street Band, another band that I wasn't aware of, and I have listened to it, and I may well do a video on that fairly soon, so stand by. Bye for now.